There's a big old stink going on out there right now in the NFL. And somebody said, well, Pastor Dow, you're even chiming in on the NFL. Well, I mean, I guess people ask questions and stuff because people are in that arena. I don't too much follow the NFL or anything else. Every once in a while I may chime in to see how, things are going or what people are doing and stuff, but that's not the focus and attention of my life. But anyway, communiques come to me about this, so what they call it, a bullying or something like that. And it just happened to be a left tackle, and I think a left guard, or either a right guard, somebody by the name of Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin or something like that. Anyway, first of all, number one, I think that the left tackle, Jonathan Martin guy, he's a rookie or something like that. Well, first of all, number one, rookies, I don't care what, if you played any type of sports at all, there's going to be some harassment, some hazing. I begin to think that this generation we live in is really, really soft. Because if you go way back to 1984, 85, and I'm talking about during my time in boot camp and stuff where they were still cussing you out and calling you every name under the sun and spitting in your face and damn near just beating you. All that stuff as opposed to today, man, it's a very sensitive and feminine generation today. They just didn't talk kindly to us. When I went to jump school, man, they did not talk kindly to us. When I went to airsoft school at Camp Greer, Oklahoma, man, these people were not what you would call kind to. I think the problem that we have today is an effeminate generation. I think it's an effeminization of the mankind. And now, the way I see this thing without knowing too much, it's kind of hard for me to believe as big as left tackles are in the NFL. And these some big guys. I'm talking about people like 6'5", 6'6", 320 plus pounds. It's hard for me to believe that somebody that size can let somebody who's pretty much the same size just bully him. I mean, I was of the attitude and mindset, and I was one of the smallest growing up and stuff. And if somebody tried to come and bully me or something like that, I'd just smack him in the mouth. I wouldn't take that mess. I would not take that mess. First of all, number one, I ain't going to take no bullying from no man anyway. Nowadays, it costs a lot of energy to set up and literally fight somebody. I mean, it's a whole lot much easier to take a gun, but that's kind of lethal. But ain't nothing wrong with a Louisville slug or a baseball bat or anything else. And I know that you Christians out there and you people out there got different philosophies and perspectives. Well, we shouldn't do this and we shouldn't do that. But you keep on ignoring the fact that Jesus said that if you don't have a sword, then you sell your coat and go buy one. I wonder why Christianity keep ignoring that. When you read the Bible, you can't see Israel as passive people. No way, shape, fashion, or form. There's a time for war, and there's a time for peace. There's a time for love, and there's a time for hate. And in everything, there's a season. And then when it's time to fight, damn it, it's time to fight and get it on. And that's just all there is to it, and that's in my attitude. I don't think anybody should be bullied if that's the case. I don't think anybody should be purposely taking advantage of it. If somebody's trying to what they call punk you, you get a baseball bat and hit them up inside the back of their neck or their head or their back or just take it or just go and just, take care of them. Just take care of them. Because life is too short for you to be running around in fear of these people. People are like, oh, what kind of pastor are you? That's just it. The kind you ain't familiar with, the kind that you don't know, because there ain't a man alive that I'm afraid of, and there ain't a man alive that I won't meet in any open field, in any field of battle whatsoever at all. Makes no difference to me win or lose. And that's just the way it is. Mom and Dad Dow, when they had me, first of all, there ain't no cowards in the Dow family. I can promise you that. And I ain't used to running. I'll run if a lion is chasing me so I can live to fight another day. But I ain't going to be running from no man that's going to be chased. I promise you that. And I just don't understand it today. I truly don't. And you Israelite men, you protect your family. And you protect those who you love at all costs. And don't take this little passive attitude that Christianity tries to put up on you and stuff. Somebody perpetuate evil and do something wrong with you. If they hit you, you bring a sledgehammer to the battle. That's what you do. And that's just the way it is. And so you'll keep evil away from you. And don't sit up there and ask, oh, Jesus, this person picking on me. What do I do about it? You ain't going to hear nothing. because the book already tells you what to do. And I know that people don't want to hear this, but that's all right. But hey, that's my attitude, my perspective and stuff. Sometimes there's just going to be battles and fight. You know, I did notice that, that my heart has greatly changed. And I'm actually trying to work on my heart to get my heart and my mind back ready for 100% war. Because, you know, you never think that you would ever have to be engaged in some type of war or fight, even amongst your own people, but yet and still it's written about in the book. So I got to get my mind centered, intention, and focused back on that, because you just never know when crazy as folks is today. With all these drugs they've been on and drugs that they are on, you just never know what folks. So, hey, you better also be ready. You better be ready for, in any case, in any instance, no matter what, in case somebody just goes psycho on you. Because today, with the uncertainty that's going on in this world, people are just literally stark raving mad. They have gone crazy today. So if somebody want to act fool and stuff, I'm going to show them what a fool is. And I've been definitely working on my mind. I promise you that, to make sure I get it battled ready. And I stay ready. So therefore, I won't have any, if somebody want to try to come and attack me, my family, anybody here on the straightway stuff, there won't be no mercy when it's time for me to pull out my wrath. I promise you that. And I think that's the attitude that all Israelite men should have. Now, whatever y'all want to do out there in the world, that's fine. But I don't care if he is 300-something pounds and stuff. You ain't going to come and punk me or punk anybody else. That's my own personal opinion. But I find it hard to believe that somebody can be in the NFL and get bullied and dogged and punked like that. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know, there's an epidemic going around the country where people are literally going into churches with guns and shooting pastors dead. Whoa, I tell you, I'm serious. You can just Google it and see how many pastors die every year because somebody gets mad or whatever else is going on. They decide to shoot them. I said, I tell you what, let somebody come and try something like that with me. It ain't gonna turn out too good. I promise you that. Oh man. Well, like I said, you better get battle ready and stay ready. The greatest wisdom I can give anybody in the whole world is learn how to respect your enemies. Do you understand that? Learn how to respect your enemies. That way you always have a heightened sense of awareness and you'll never, ever, ever be taken advantage of. I'm just literally appalled that somebody that's 6'5", 6'6", 300-something pounds going to let somebody else, because of words and attitude or spirit they display. Man, take your helmet and knock them upside the head.